What is going on, fight fans? And I had to do the video. I know there's been some delay. I'll explain all of that, but I definitely needed to talk about Canelo Alvarez and what's next. What should we be expecting after this announcement? I'm super pumped, so let's get into it. This is Edward, and you're watching Boxing Fanatico. Alright guys, so I do apologize for the delay in talking about my thoughts on Canelo's acquisition, which is amazing by the way, but I was trying not to drop a video and then the May update also dropping. I didn't want to cannibalize any one of those videos by making them come out on the same day. And unfortunately, the May update did drop on a final day right before my little small vacation. So I wasn't able to do the Canelo my thoughts, but I will do it here. But before we get to that, there are a few things that I want to talk about. They're continuing to scan. I love the fact that they have a LA studio and a UK studio, because the LA studio allows them to scan fighters that are in the United States and make it quick, easy, put that in the database, and then have them move on from there. We've gotten Lomachenko scan, Jamel Herring scan, Cyborg has even been scanned, and now Roy Jones Jr. has been scanned.
3, 2, 1.
So all of that is great. It just shows that the game is continuing to move forward. But also one awesome, amazing thing, and I think you guys can still watch it if you want to, obviously it wouldn't be live, is that I got to play a game developer for Esports Boxing Club in Fight Night Champion and Fight Night Round 3. I love Fight Night Round 3. If you haven't seen my zest for Fight Night Round 3, just hop on to my Twitch streams, usually every Mondays, but this Monday I was on vacation, so I apologize. But other than this Monday that just passed, every Mondays I'm on that stream. And I usually start off the stream with my guy, the Tyrant Gamer, as we play via Parsec online, Fight Night Round 3. But Aimbot, if you aren't aware, he's one of the game developers for Esports Boxing Club and one of the most active developers on the Discord. Me and him were able to get into a match. He's on the Twitch stream. He's on the stream so you can hear him talking. His audio is available and we're talking back and forth and we're communicating and chatting it up, and questions were asked. We even, ended our fight night games, and we just had like a makeshift kind of Q&A session where he was answering questions. He even asked me a few questions and I answered them, and it was just a fun time all around. Me and Aimbot decided that we will play Fight Night Round 3, Fight Night Champions, and Esports Boxing Club when it drops. Now, I gave him a boxing lesson in Fight Night Round 3, and I gave him a Mortal Kombat lesson in Fight Night Champions. Sorry, sometimes I can't help myself. And I gave him a boxing lesson in Fight Night Champions. And we did best 2 out of 3 for round 3, best 2 out of 3 for Fight Night Champions. I won 2-zip. But then we're going to eventually do Esports Boxing Club, and it's probably not going to be pretty for me, considering that he has been developing this game, or has been a major part of the development of this game for more than a year. So we're gonna have to deal with that, but it's okay. When that happens, when it hits on early access, we will be Twitch streaming that event, me versus Aimbot, 2 out of 3 on Esports Boxing Club. Now, let's talk about Canelo Alvarez. And then once we finish talking about Canelo Alvarez, we'll talk about what's next for Esports Boxing Club. Now, Canelo Alvarez, I don't want to toot my own horn here, because what I did was risky. So I'm probably going to toot my own horn just a little bit. What I did in terms of predicting Canelo after what had happened in the third fighter announcement show, everyone decided to go silent. Everyone decided that we as content creators were giving it too much hype, that we were hyping up people like Canelo Alvarez or hyping up people like Floyd Mayweather. And to continue to try to drive that hype, would be almost irresponsible, because what we will do is just get people excited so that then whatever they reveal, be it good, great, or amazing, it won't live up to their excitement because they were expecting fighter A, B, or C. But I had to go with my gut, and I almost didn't do the prediction that it would have been Canelo to be revealed, but something told me that a single fighter reveal, after we've had multiple fighter reveal shows with the likes of Terence Crawford and Lomachenko, something told me that this person had to be huge. And then when I saw the Spanish words on the bottom of the Instagram post, it just pointed so heavily towards Canelo that I felt I wouldn't be doing my due diligence and going with my gut if I did not post my prediction video of Canelo. But guess what? I was correct, because it was Canelo Alvarez. It was my most excited that I have ever been in any of the fighter reveal shows. Canelo's reveal alone has completely negated any ill or underwhelming feelings that I had for Fighter Reveal Show 3, because had he been thrown into Fighter Reveal Show 3, I would have said that was the best Fighter Reveal Show. So just getting him, even if it's just on his own, just that single video, was absolutely fantastic. And now the ripple effect will commence. Guys, on Instagram, Canelo posted that he was in the game once they revealed it. His post, in less than 24 hours, hit 1 million views. With a fighter attached to the game like Canelo Alvarez, the sky is the limit in terms of initial sales. What's going to drive this game home is the gameplay itself. The gameplay is what's going to make or break the success of this game. This is a good catalyst, it's a good springboard, but the gameplay is going to be the thing that determines if this game succeeds or fails. And with that, we can transition into what's next. Everything has told us that the next thing coming is gameplay. And this is something that everybody has been waiting for. And oddly enough, a lot of people go on the comment section and say, this game's never coming out. We still haven't seen any gameplay yet. What are you talking about? We've gotten 2 videos of gameplay already. A fighter reveal show that included gameplay. So technically 3 different pieces of content that contains gameplay of this game has been shown already. So don't say we haven't seen gameplay, because we have. What you want to say is you want more gameplay, and that I understand. Or you want a specific type of gameplay. That I don't understand, because they have to give us whatever they feel is right in terms of how much they want to show us based on what makes sense to show us right now. But we are getting the Control Scheme gameplay trailer, and I will venture a guess that they are going to do the voiceover the same way they did before with the voiceover, because that kind of explains things and doesn't keep it up in the air like they did with the Alpha Movement trailer. That's just too up in the air. So I absolutely love the voiceovers, because it explains things and I don't have to try to, do this investigative work to try to figure out what's happening. I 100% cannot wait for the gameplay trailer. I have a feeling that the gameplay trailer is going to come out soon, because I do not think that it will come out after the June update. So we have, I would say, maybe less than 26 days before we get the gameplay trailer, because they just gave us a May update stating that there will be a gameplay trailer whenever it's ready. I don't think that they will go into another update without that gameplay trailer and then reiterate, hey, that gameplay trailer that we talked about back in the May update, now in this update, will be coming out soon whenever it's ready. I doubt that will be the route. I feel like that's a little bit too messy. I think because they said that in the May update, we now have a narrow path to the gameplay trailer, which is more than likely going to be anytime from now till before the June update, which means it has to be at least, or at most, within a 27 day range. but I cannot wait for it, and I'm just super happy about everything that we're getting. There's a plethora of news and stuff coming from these guys. The interview with Todd Grisham, where he said Mike Tyson has an 80% chance of being in the game, that's fantastic. I always kind of felt that Mike Tyson was always there, almost getting put into this game, but things have to be ironed out, no pun intended. But with Mike Tyson, since the beginning, even with that Joe Joyce video, they spoke about how, you know, the WBC was talking to Mike Tyson, they were trying to get him on board, but with a Canelo Alvarez acquisition, it makes these things much easier. He opens the floodgates basically for others to want to be in this game. So I'm not going to talk too much about it, guys. If you haven't seen the Twitch stream, go head on over to my Twitch. The link is always down in the description. You can hit the follow, you can hit subscribe, whatever you want to do, but you can definitely watch it and watch me go up against aimbot. It was a fun stream. Everybody in there enjoyed it. We were having an absolute blast. Oh, and I almost forgot. Fanatico, the nickname Fanatico has been added to Esports Boxing Club. So we won the tournament and made it to the final round and won that. So it was us, Fanatico, the Prodigy, the Predator, other names were there, but it's just amazing, especially being the first content creator to make it even to the second round. I campaigned so hard because I didn't know how many more of these we had, or these opportunities to get my name in. And I just wanted it in there. It'd just be more fun to make content with that, do my career mode and have that moniker Fanatico in there for my character. I think it'll just be perfect for me and for the content on YouTube. So I pushed real hard and you guys came through so strong. I'm so happy as the first content creator to make it, because boy, was it hard for content creators to get even into the second round. I am humbled by your support. Thank you so much. Now we got Fanatico in Esports Boxing Club. That's it for today, guys. As soon as any news drops, and you know when that gameplay trailer drops, well, you're gonna get crazy amount of content. You're gonna get the what you missed. I'm gonna go into detective work, and I just can't wait to see the controls. Oh my goodness, just the thought of it is just absolutely amazing. More content, seeing different fighters on screen, maybe a different arena, who knows? The possibilities are endless. I'm just salivating for more content. I know you are. Can't wait till they drop it. This is Edward, and I'll see you on the next one.